Welcome.
To the Big Chill!
I thought that was supposed to be me. I thought wasn't supposed to go back to me and then we come on again.
We are so thankful that you are here today. We are so excited to see what happens.
No. What she means is we're pumped! We're pumped! Like, what's happening? There's so much going on. Oh my gosh!
What's up, guys? We were ready for that. What's up? I'm Lexia, your host, and I brought a student along. This is Anna. What grade are you in, Anna? Nice. What is your favorite part? What are you looking forward to tonight?
With some of these awesome people here and being with Delaney here.
Yeah. So can you give us a recap on what happened last night?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, okay, so first of all, we started out the day with a little bit of 9 Square, because I mean, how can you not have some 9 Square, right?
How can you not?
We had some snacks, and then we decided that we were gonna go have a message, and it was an awesome message.
It was.
Caitlin really hit the spot
She
there.
really did.
She's talking about fear and how we shouldn't let that control us.
Yeah.
We got these really sick, sparkly bracelets. I'm wearing mine right now. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We jammed out to some great music.
Right.
And then we all came out
Fire
here.
music.
It was so good.
It was so.
And
yeah.
isn't there a playlist with all
There
the
is a
music?
playlist.
There is
They
a
can go to Whitewater Youth, our Instagram page, click on the link tree, and then you can literally just find our Spotify link right there of the whole playlist of the whole night.
I'm
Of
definitely
every
gonna
night.
listen to that.
Yeah.
That
All
is-
4 days.
There were some good songs.
And we did make a TikTok about how boring you'd be if you didn't watch it. So
Duh.
you kind of need to listen to the playlist.
You definitely have to listen to the playlist.
Right. So tonight's going to be pretty great. We're looking forward to a lot of fun things, right? There's another Fear Factor game. It's a little messy. That'll be kind of funny. It'll be great. You won't want to miss it. We'll have another chili champ.
Another chili champ?
Another chili champ just for tonight. What is happening? This is Delaney. She's not camera shy at all. You go ahead. Come on in, guys. Say hi. Say hi to our online audience.
Hola.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Hola, soy Dora.
You're oh my goodness. Yeah, so they're finding confetti. If you're just hopping on, we just had this fun little backyardigans thing going on behind us.
Yeah, it was a whole dance routine.
Yeah, there was like a Snoopy and an elephant, and they were just like going at it.
They were getting their moves on.
Yeah, I've never seen moves like that before. Like,
Moves like Jagger.
it was something else for sure. Like, it was good.
Definitely interesting.
Right. So, do you have anything you want to say to our online audience?
Yeah,
Like-
just one thing. Guys, if you're not coming just because you're scared, get rid of the fear because it is awesome.
It
It
is
is awesome.
What about the people who can't make it here? Say they live maybe in Tennessee or somewhere else.
Stick tuned because the messages they're just so great. And I think that it's awesome that you can watch and see how it changed other people's lives even if you can't be here physically.
Yeah, right. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so we have a lot of fun things planned for you guys. There'll be some great music like Anna explained earlier. Some fun games. I'm not going to disclose who is speaking yet tonight. That's top secret information. It's on the down low. Do you know who it is?
I have no idea.
Okay, good. That's how it should be. Do you know? You know? Who?
Oh, she has a feeling.
No, of course not. I got green stuff in my hair. I'm not teaching tonight.
You got a little more than just green stuff in your hair.
Oh, there's a lot of confetti in my hair currently, so this will be a fun time. Yeah, I really wonder. Stay tuned with us after the big chill. On Monday, Tony will be filming a video of him eating the death nut.
The death nut?
Death nut.
So we made it?
Huh?
We made it?
We made 60 registrations. So we're over that. We're getting close to where me, Sarah, Caitlin, Reed, and Nick have to eat foods that we hate. So
Foods
we're
that
so
you hate?
close. When is the diapers? We have to hit 100 people at Big Chill. So if you want to see me, Caitlin, Sarah, and Reed wear adult diapers for a whole day in the office, we have to have 100 people registered.
We better start inviting friends.
Yeah, go ahead. Walk down some stairs. Yeah. So it'll be super awesome. So Monday we'll see that video. There's like 5 different packets of like the death nut. It's 3.0. So Tony is so scared. He literally was trembling last night.
I would be scared.
Yeah. He was like, "Do you remember what happened to me last time?" Like
The hot sauce?
No. He did the death nut 2.0 2 years ago. He was vomiting in the bathroom all night long.
That does
crying,
not sound
crying
fun.
and vomit. He's already ate a Carolina Reaper before. So this will be great. Yep. Yeah, so stay tuned for that Death Nut Challenge 3.0. He's insane. He's insane.
I would never do that myself.
But that's why we have a Tony.
That's why we have a Tony.
He'll do it. He's here for the bit.
He definitely will do it.
Right. That's
why we have a Tony.
Yeah. So we have about 4 minutes till we head into worship. We're super pumped.
Super pumped.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. We're going to count down like it's New Year's, and we're going to run in there, scream. If you're at home, just shout Big Chill and just be like, yeah.
And who cares? Who cares if anybody's watching? Because you're going to sound so cool.
Yeah.
Because they probably don't even know what the Big Chill is, so you should tell them.
Yeah, and if anyone's laughing, God would be so happy. He'd be like, yeah, Big Chill.
Big Chill.
Right. Yeah, literally. There you go.
I would brag about
Chase
this.
was like, just run outside, scream Big Chill for your neighborhood. There you go.
Big Chill.
Delaney's always ready for Big Chill. We got some
Always.
people back here trying to peep in. We know where they want to see the camera. What's up, guys? Yeah. We have Alex over here staring at us.
She's looking at us. You want to join?
Hi, Alex. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, they didn't see you say hi. Oh, my gosh. It is the Big Chill.
It is the Big Chill.
Ian is here. He's excited. We're all excited. Yeah. No, he wasn't. But, yeah, we're here. It's snowing. It's almost like Christmas. It's like a 4-day Christmas.
It is a 4-day Christmas.
Literally. Like, Big Chill is Christmas. Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Honestly, is it kind of bad that we're like equivalating this to Christmas? Like, I feel like it shouldn't be this awesome, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, what's up? That is you. Delaney's taking pictures of things around the church. Yeah, you really are. Do you have any TikTok dances you want to show the audience? Okay.
All right.
So if you haven't followed us yet, you can follow us at w.wyth. That's our TikTok, that's our Instagram, and probably how you're watching this right now on YouTube or Twitch. So yeah, join us, follow us. Sometimes you'll see Delaney. You'll probably see Anna here soon.
Probably.
Yeah, you probably will see them all a lot. If you want to be on a TikTok or any of our videos, here they are. Look at Caitlin. She's back there dancing. She ran away. She was back there dancing. It was pretty funny. Yeah, so we're super excited. We got about a minute left. Anyone got any good words, good excitement? Oh, be careful.
Big Chill number 2, hair. That rhymes. Yeah, that rhymes.
All right, I guess that rhymes. So yesterday, Big Chill Orange, yeah. You ready? You're gonna top her?
Jesus loves me, yes I know, for the Bible tells me so.
Oh, we're done. I thought we were gonna keep going. That was great, guys. I love that. Literally, that was a great concert. You guys should all be in the band right now, just chilling. That's true. Delaney had some great dance moves. We had some concert after the event last night, so that was super awesome.
Sick rapping.
Rashad's back here. She's eating popcorn. What's up, Rashad? Yeah, we have 20 seconds, so let's get hype. Let's bring everyone in. Let's start pumping it up. We have 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big Chill! Big Chill! Big Chill!
Y'all ready for this? Hey, like me. Y'all ready to thank God today?
I'm ready to thank God. Let's go.
Hey, if you know this song, sing it with us, okay? All right, here we go. Wandering into the night, wanting a place to hide this weary soul. Hey, come on. This bag of bones. I tried with all my might, but I just can't win the fight. I'm slowly drifting. Hey, this vagabond. Hey, come on, sing. And just when I ran out of road, I met a man I didn't know, and he told me that I was not alone. Come on. Pick me up, turn me around, place my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, 'cause he healed my heart, changed my name, forever free. I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior. I thank God. Hey, 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 hey. Yo, and I deny what I've seen. I got no choice but to believe. My doubts are burning like ashes in the wind. So long to my old friends. Burden and bitterness, you keep it moving. You ain't welcome here. Come on, sing with us. From now till I walk the streets of gold. I'll sing how you saved my soul. This wayward son has found its way back home. You pick me up, turn me around, place my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, because he healed my heart, changed my name, forever free. I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank. Who we thank? I thank God. Get down low, get down. Hey. Yo, I thank God. Everything get low. Believe it. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. Yo, I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. Yo, I am free. Sing loud. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. Believe. Oh, I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. Sing it with us. Hell lost another one. Let's go. Hell lost another one. I am free. Oh, I am free. Yeah, I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. Oh, I am free. Oh, pick me up, turn me around, place my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior. See, heal my heart, change my name, forever free. I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior. I thank God. Oh, I thank God. Yo, I thank God. Big Chill. Come on, Big Chill.
That was hype. What's up, guys? What's up? Yes, I am so hyped right now. So hyped. That was such a great song.
That was good.
Well, welcome to night 2, Big Chill. We're so excited you're here. This is awesome. Like, this is just so awesome looking at you guys right now. Okay, I'm Lexia.
I'm Caitlin.
And again, just like yesterday, we are trying to find our chili champ.
Our chili champ.
So, go ahead. I think it might be under the seat. Someone might have
find
it.
your seat.
Chili
Find
champ?
your seat.
Chili champ, where are you?
We'll find our chili champ
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's the chili champ
Somewhere.
search. It's like, where's
Yeah.
Waldo? There, you
Oh my
have it.
gosh, we have our
Whoa, there's our chili champ. Come on up here.
Yes!
Chase. Nice to meet you, Chase. You are the chili champ. Go ahead.
Congratulations.
You can
Stand
stand right,
right
here. in the middle
here.
of us.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my
Show everyone.
goodness. Wow.
You are the chili champ. So, what this includes is whenever anyone sees you, they have to clap and cheer. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Let's clap.
Yeah, go ahead. Clap, cheer. Clap and cheer for Chase.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm going to need you guys to be way more hyped than you were yesterday.
Yes.
You guys need to step up your game. When you see the chili champ walking, you stop and you cheer and you get excited.
Yeah. So you get to cut the 9 square line. You get to be in front of all the lines. You get top-notch royalty. Whatever you want, ask for it. We might be able to give it to you. Wow. Okay. So I have some special prizes for you. Okay. So first you get these. These are coupons for anything we're doing through Big Chill. Yeah. And second, do you want a not a Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, or Taco Bell gift card?
Easy, Starbucks.
Starbucks. Okay, he said Starbucks. Oh. Well, here you go. Here's a Starbucks gift card. Yes. Well, there
not
is
all.
one downside to the chili champ. You like the
like the
downside?
downside? All right.
Yeah, he likes the downside. So,
The wheel of doom.
there it is. Go ahead, spin that wheel. You get a puppet.
Oh,
So you get a puppet and a crown.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
You have to carry around this puppet for the rest of the night. Yes, you don't have to keep your hand in there. At least just carry it.
Yes.
There you go. You're already set. So we'll find you at the end of the night and get that back from you.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's
Everyone give it up for your chili
Yeah.
champ.
Yes. All right, stand back up and worship with us.
All right, yeah, everybody come back up. We're not done yet. Let's make some noise, okay?
Here we go. Sing them all back to you. Call you maker. You give life an eternal spark. I call you healer. You commend any broken heart. I call you faithful Father. Yeah, you finish everything you start. My soul was made to respawn. I'll respawn. Yeah, come on. I know you by 1,000 names, and you deserve every single one. You've given me a million ways to be amazed at what you've done, and I am lost in wonder at all you do. I know you by 1,000 names. Well, sing 'em back to you, yeah, yeah, yeah. 1,000 names, and you deserve every single one. You've given me a million ways to be amazed at what you've done, and I am lost in wonder at all you do. I know you by 1,000 names, and I'll sing them back to you.
Let's sing this together. Let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he is my song. Let the king of my heart be the shadow where I hide, the ransom for my life. Oh, he is my song. 'Cause you are good, you're good. Oh, you are good, you're good. Oh, 'cause you are good, you're good. Whoa, yes, you are good, you're good. Whoa, let the king of my heart be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. Oh, he is my song. Sing this out. Let the king of my heart be the fire inside my veins, the echo of my days. Oh, he is my song. Let the king of my heart be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. Oh, he is my song. Let the king of my heart be the fire inside my veins, the echo of my days. Oh, he is my song. 'Cause you are good, you're good. Whoa, you are good, you're good. Whoa, yes, you are good, you're good. Whoa, yes, you are good, you're good. Whoa, 'cause you're never gonna let me down. Sing that again. You're never gonna let me down. Let me hear it. You're never gonna let me down. 'Cause you're never gonna let me down. 'Cause you're never gonna let me down. No, he won't. 'Cause you're never gonna let me down. 'Cause you're never gonna let me down. 'Cause you're never gonna let me down. 'Cause you are good. you're good. Whoa. You are good. You're good. Whoa. Sing it again. God, we thank you that you are so good. That you give us a place, God, that we can come and we can gather and we can have fun and we can hang out with our friends, but most importantly, that we can glorify you, God, and that we get the chance to experience you. God, we lift up the fears that we have walking in here, God. We know that you've already went before us and conquered them all, God. But I just pray that everyone here just gives this weekend a chance, gives you a chance to speak into their lives, God. That we take these opportunities to be vulnerable. We take these opportunities to share our heart, to be open with the people around us, to be open with our friends, God. That we don't care what it looks like to those around us. We don't care what our friends think, God. That we just care about glorifying you. And that's why we're here, God. So I pray over tonight that we have open hearts and we allow you to move. And in your name, we lift this up. Amen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
you
my
guys are already
goodness.
on it. You're like,
Delaney,
can
you
I,
did this
can I?
yesterday.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys
All
can
right,
take a seat.
Take a seat. Take a seat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Oh
my gosh, I'm
goodness.
glad you guys are excited though.
I know,
That's
like
so
that
good. Yeah, I've
brings me
never
joy.
seen so much
Yes,
excitement.
I know. Oh, they're so ready. Guys, before
Right.
we can pick one of you, we have to invite our special guest of the night up here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's ready? You got to cheer. He's coming straight from Fairfield himself. Not really. He lives in Cheviot, Ohio.
Previously Fairfield.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So, give him a big round of applause. Reed Sapp! Woo-hoo!
Oh man.
Yeah, come on up.
What's up, dude?
Here,
What's
yeah.
up? You know him?
This
Me
way,
too.
this way. Come this
That's
way.
crazy. Oh no, it's
That's
okay.
okay.
Oh, Reed,
We
what's
got
up?
you. We got you.
Yeah. How you feeling? Man?
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah, how
I
you
feel
feeling?
I feel great.
Okay, good.
We're gonna put a blindfold on you here in a second as well. But first, again, we need 3 volunteers. Who wants to be against Reed? You right there.
Oh, it's Macy. Come on.
That's Macy? Sorry, I can't see. Addie? All right, Addie. And then. Okay, everyone's champion.
Fletcher.
Yeah, so Fletcher.
All right, come on up here.
All right, yeah, come up to the front, please. Come up over here, over here. Caitlin's gonna blindfold you. Just go ahead, face the audience, say hi. Yeah, go ahead, wave. Say hi. You guys got any jokes? No jokes? No jokes at all? Do you have a joke? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to blindfold you as well. I'll try to do my best. Do you wanna hold this for me? Thanks. She said no to that. So what's gonna happen? Thank you. What's gonna happen is these lovely volunteers, here I'll direct you to your chair, are gonna sit here blindfolded. Here's the chair. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Slowly but surely. They have a tin filled with whipped cream, okay? So they have to try to find the chocolate eyeball within the whipped cream. Big challenge here, okay? So they cannot use anything but their mouths. So try to help your mouth, but yeah. You need to cover your eyes. Reed's out here trying to cheat. Yeah. So here they are. They're all ready. They're getting close. Try your best. Okay, are you guys ready? You can't use any hands.
You're trying to
you have
find
to
the
try
chocolate
to find the
eyeball in the
chocolate
whipped cream.
eyeball within
Or,
the
I
whipped
mean, just
cream.
the eyeball.
No, you don't have to eat it as long as you find it and show me that you have found it.
This looks
Yeah.
spooky ooky
She
to
does
me.
not like chocolate, so she's not gonna eat it. All right, are you guys ready? Do you know where your tin is?
Hold your hands out in front of you and find your tin.
Yep, find your tin. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Fletcher's got it.
Fletcher
so
found
fast.
it
How
already?
did you do that?
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
okay.
see. Anyone else find theirs?
Fletcher's got it. It hit you in the
finding it?
nose. Reed's not even trying
She's
anymore.
trying, yeah.
Come on, Macy. You
Oh,
got
no.
this. I'm gonna push the
There
tin
you
towards you a
go.
little bit.
You
No,
found
you're
it?
good.
That's good. That's good. You're trying. All right. You're so close. Did you find it? No? Keep trying. Keep trying. Just a little longer. You're so close. I know you found it. She found it. Awesome. Congrats, guys. You all
Listen,
won.
guys, that was
awesome.
really
Give them a round of
scary, and you guys
applause.
conquered
We got
that.
a little messy. We got some rags here for you.
You can take it off.
Yeah. Go ahead. Give them a round of applause. And then we're going to go ahead and watch this video.
Guys, what is up? What is up? My name is Reed. It's such an honor to speak to you guys today. And we're talking a little bit about fear. And so I got to start off by just kind of talking about mine a little bit, okay? I do not like things, okay? Yeah, like I just don't like some things. Like, so if you hang around me long enough, you're going to just hear me be like, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I know, because things are scary and things are just scary, right? Like they're just weird sometimes. I don't really like them. So like haunted houses, no. If you go to a haunted house, like you're weird. I don't know. Like it's just so strange. Like I don't know why you would go. Or like maybe like snakes a little. Like I don't really like snakes, right? Like I don't want to say that I'm afraid of them because I'm a grown man. I'm not afraid of anything, right? But I'm a little afraid of them. But they're just weird. They don't have legs. They bite people. It's just strange. There's everything about them are kind of strange. I don't really like ketchup. I don't want to say that I'm afraid of it, but like I don't like it enough to where like it could be classified maybe as a slight fear, right? Like not like deep, but like slight. But if I smell it, it's just strange. I don't really enjoy it that much. But here, like anyone who knows me, hangs out with me long enough, there's one thing that you know for sure gets me every single time. No, it's heights. I I do not like heights. And I know you don't know much about my family, but like my sister is 5.5 years younger than me. She loves lighthouses, loves them, right? I don't know why. Like, who just gets like a weird obsession with lighthouses? Like, it's just a strange thing to be like, I love those. But this is Hatteras Lighthouse, right? So we were in North Carolina, and we were on the Outer Banks, and we're at this lighthouse, and she's like, well, we're going to climb to the top. I don't know if you know this about this lighthouse, but it's just like really tall. It's like really tall. I'm going to be really honest. And so let me describe to you a little bit about my fear of heights, okay? Where heights weird me out is when I am still. So roller coasters are cool, right? Roller coasters are fine. But for some reason, like the closer I get to like an edge of something and then like look down, my body just gets like weak. I don't know what's, like my knees are like it's just really strange. It's a really strange phenomenon where like I can't describe it to you, but like it's weird. So we're gonna go up this lighthouse, right? Because I love to conquer fears. That's like, you know what, Jesus, we're about to get this. I said a prayer. I sent one up to my homie real quick, and we're gonna climb this lighthouse. I don't know if you know anything about lighthouses either. Like, their stairs are unhealthy. Like, I don't understand them. I don't get them. So there's rules to the Hatteras Lighthouse staircase. This is what it looks like, just so, and then they can leave it up there. There's platforms. So when you are going up and down, like, there's not room for you to be sideways. If someone is coming down, you have to go kind of sideways, like a little diagonal thing. And you have to stay to the right, so it's a lot like a road. So when you go up, you have to stay against the wall of the lighthouse, right? Which you better believe, as I'm going up the stairs, I'm hugging the wall and running from platform to platform. Now, I try not to think about it because obviously, look at that. There's nothing holding the platforms there. Like, come on, tell me. So the higher you go up to, the more you're also like, one, I can see through the stairs. That's a problem. Two, I can look down the middle of the staircase. Guys, why? Like, who designed this and thought this was okay? So we get to the top, and I should have put this picture on there, but I didn't. But when me and my family get to the very top, I kid you not, I get out the doorway, and I'm just hugging on the outside of this ramp thing. So they were like, Reed, let's take a family photo. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Right here. Just get around me. It already looks like I'm holding my hands around you, but I'm not. I'm holding the lighthouse in place in case we fall into the ocean. And then if we die, we're going down together. But we're here. And I took 2 steps. So the entrance is still here. That's great. So that worked out. We're fine. Then finally, my sister, who is crazy and is like, this is great. Isn't this awesome, Reed? And I'm like, yeah, super cool. Then she's like, all right, let's go back down. So I'm like, okay, great. So, guys, this is where it got hairy, right? So you go back down the staircase. That means you're on the right side, which means you have to go like this, but behind you is looking down, right? Like your side here is looking in the middle of the lighthouse. And so I'm like hugging this railing. Here's the other problem with engineers. Sometimes they just really don't think it through. So the railing is at my kneecap. Who is that gonna save? Like if somebody accidentally nudged or like a slight elbow or something, I'm a goner. And I was like, my wife's pregnant. I'm about to have a baby. Like I'm gonna be a dad. Like now's not the best time, right? Like you know when you start running through these things in your head, you're like, now's just not a good time for me to go. Like this isn't it. This can't be it. So I literally disobeyed every law that there was. I was like, I'm going down on the left, which is by the wall. Little kid, you can go close, right? You risk your life. I'm not going to, right? That was my decision. That was my decision based on my fear. I wasn't about to play that game. I was like, you go inside, I'll go outside. We both have a path. I was being real honest about it too. I was making sure I was vocalizing it. I didn't want to put them in danger. But in case they were, I just wanted them to know that you go inside. We're good. You're 4. You've lived a full life. You good. I don't know. It was just a thing for me. But here's what I started to learn. I started to learn that actually you learn a lot about people by how they respond to fear, right? You learn a lot about people by how they respond to fear. Have you felt like that before? Like sometime in your life you were so afraid of something, or you saw something where you were just like frozen, or like maybe you just didn't know how to respond, or you had to make a decision, you had to make an action like really fast, and you were like, okay, what do I do? How did you respond? See, what I think is crazy about fear is it's experienced in your mind, but it actually has this intense, crazy physical reaction. As soon as you recognize fear, your amygdala, which is a small organ in your noggin, goes to work and it alerts your nervous system. Then after that, your body's fear response kicks into motion. Stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, they start pumping through your body. Your blood pressure and your heart rate increases. You start breathing faster. Even your blood flow kind of changes. It starts going from your heart, and your heart immediately starts pushing blood flow into your arms and into your legs for what? Fight or flight, right? Everybody's heard that. Like you get scared, you fight or flight. I don't know if some of you are like punchers, like you get scared, but that's not me. I'm a runner. I'll tell you straight up. So your body starts going into this fight or flight mode. But that's not the only thing. If you've been in some of these situations where you're just like afraid, crazy, these reactions are happening, you start to figure out like, man, sometimes my mind is a little foggy, right? You don't think through the scenario. Your body just acts. Or sometimes you're like a day later and you're like, I don't really know what happened. I don't even remember that, right? You just black out or something. You're like, what happened? They were like, wow, dude, like you punched like 4 people in the face. That was crazy. And you're like, I don't remember. That's actually because your body starts flowing, your blood starts flowing in a way where everything is moving at rapid speed and your mind is just in a different place. So for me, fear is scary. And sometimes some of you guys, we like that response, right? It's kind of crazy. Like our bodies get all tensed up and they start getting moving and you get wild and you're watching a scary movie, which if you know anything about me, I don't watch scary movies either, right? I talk way too much. And 2, I literally will run away from something on the screen. I don't know why it happens. I just do it. I don't play that game. But I want to talk to you about a specific type of fear tonight. Have you ever feared something so much that it just paralyzed your body? You're just frozen. You're just like, and then people are like, hello, like they're knocking on your noggin or something. That's not really like an ordinary fear, right? Every single time I'm scared, somebody jump scares me or something like that, my immediate response isn't to be paralyzed. But there are 2 types of fear. One you tell people about, one is okay to say, and one cuts a little too deep to talk about. So I want to tell you about my real fear. I want to tell you about the fear for me that cuts a little too close to home. See, I'm actually kind of afraid that I'll end up useless. I'm afraid I'll end up with a life that no one really remembers. I'm afraid that I won't make a crazy impact on someone's life that I hope I would. I'm afraid that I won't be liked. I'm afraid that I'm not loved. I'm afraid that people that I really admire won't love me back. I'm actually afraid that the people that I love won't love me back. But my deepest fears, anytime I bring them up to myself, they actually just kind of leave me with questions. I'm like, is this actually how life is? Like afraid all the time, afraid that I'm going to fail, afraid that I'm not going to be loved, afraid that I'm going to be lonely, afraid of disappointing people. I mean, why can't I find relief? Why can't I just be okay? Why can't I find comfort? So we're going to pick up in Daniel chapter 2, and sometime take a good look at the story of Daniel. See, he and his people were conquered by another nation, right? So they came in, they get into a fight. This other nation wipes Daniel's people out, wipe them out. And one of the things that they do when they used to defeat another country or another people group is they used to take all their people and they would try to figure out what to do with them. So if you were like me, a dude who is 30 or a dude who's 25 or a dude who's 18, you are a threat. You can fight back. That's how armies are made, right? With young men, historically. So they used to come in and they'd be like, what's the easiest way to make sure these people don't fight back against us again? Let's take their young men somewhere else. So they would take all their young men and they'd take them back to their country. So at this time, Babylon was a ruling people. They destroyed them. They took all these young men back to Babylon with them. So one, they could teach them how to be Babylonians instead of whatever they were. And two, so that way they could control them. But it wasn't just that they took them out of their land. It was also that they took away their name, they took away their family, they took away kids, they took away anything that this person had that would give them an identity different than what these people chose. So I don't know about you, but like sometimes I'm a little afraid of my future. Sometimes I'm a little afraid of what's coming next. Sometimes I'm a little afraid of the things that I can't control. And so I can't imagine how Daniel actually felt, right? I mean, could you? Everything that you have is taken away. They actually rename you because they think that you're a threat. They give you a different identity. They say, hey, listen, I'm glad that your mom gave you that name, but like, now it's this, right? Which is kind of crazy because we're talking about people, not dogs. And some of you would be like insane if you were like, you want me to rename my dog? Right? Like, I can't. She's 5. She won't know any different. Yeah, right, I know. So I can't imagine what it is like to be Daniel. But we see that God kind of has this story for Daniel, this bigger purpose. And so we pick up in Daniel in chapter 2, and fear really is about our response to it. So fear is great. Fear you cannot avoid. Fear is a response. Fear is a thing for you that you just feel. It's an emotion. It happens quickly. You can't control being afraid or not. Which, if you want to try it out, just walk around school and start scaring people. Like, they can't control it, right? Like, they can control their response, but they can't control being afraid. So we pick it up. We're going to check in Daniel chapter 2 about a couple different responses that people have to fear. So first, the very first one is King Nebuchadnezzar. He is the first one that we see in this around fear. Nebi, as I like to call him, has a lot of fear. And I don't know if you've ever had a crazy dream, but my man Nebi here had a crazy, crazy dream. And he didn't know how to address it. He didn't know how to interpret it. He didn't know what it meant. But he knew that he was afraid of it. He was like, this is scary. This is a lot about me, and I don't know what to do with it. So he starts going around. His response then is he actually started intimidating people to interpret his dream. Tell me what this dream means. And actually, he started walking around, and he went to the smartest people in his kingdom, and he was like, listen, if you don't tell me what this means, I'm actually going to cut you into pieces, destroy your family, and burn down your house. That's pretty wild, right? I mean, like, I've talked to people about their dreams before, but like, usually it's them just informing me, not like, hey, tell me what this means or I'll kill you and your family. That's never happened. I don't know if that's happened to you, but that's super weird. If it has, we should probably unpack that later, if you'd like. But that's wild, right? Like, his response to fear was violence. He didn't know anything different. So he was like, okay, I'm going to respond with how I am afraid, how I feel attacked by attacking someone else. The next one, some of the people that he actually told, okay, he went to astrologers, which they were like, we're going to read the stars and tell you what your dream means, right? So he's the ones that he threatened. So he goes to the astrologers, and he's like, listen, obviously their fear of being cut into pieces and their house burned and killing their families, I would be afraid if someone threatened me with that. Their response to that was actually to lie. I don't know about you, but like your mom comes to you and starts like getting you in trouble, and you're like, okay, listen, I didn't mean it, and I didn't say that, and I didn't do it, right? You just start lying, because part of, I'm a middle child, so we did this a lot, okay? So like a part of that was like I would lie to buy myself time. I don't know what, because I wasn't getting any smarter, but but in this scenario, right? Like but I'm like, I'm gonna buy myself some time because I'm gonna find a way out of this. I never did, but I tried. This is the same thing that they're doing to King Nebuchadnezzar. They're like, okay, listen, I am going to buy myself time. There's a way out for us as long as we can figure it out before he cuts us into pieces and burns our houses and kills our family, right? It seems reasonable. But their response to the fear also wasn't good. Like, lie all you want to, try to change the thing. You're not changing your circumstance. You're trying to prolong it. And so then we pick up with Daniel and his friends, who are actually a part of the people where King Nebuchadnezzar is like, listen, you need to figure out how to interpret my dream. And so Daniel feels threatened as well, because him and his friends are going to get put to death too. And his response is, he actually asks the guards, he's like, hey, listen, what's his deal? Like, what does he actually want from us? What does he want us to do? And he buys himself some time by talking with wisdom, by trying to find answers in the way that he should. And then Daniel, again, he's like, okay, I don't know what the dream is. I don't know what your dream means. He actually goes to King Nebuchadnezzar, actually, after he has this conversation, says, I don't know what your dream is. I don't know what it's about. I'm going to be honest. But like, I know someone who might. Can you give me some time? And so Daniel's response to his fear after this is, well, now I've bought myself some time. Now I need to go to the one who may have the answers. And so Daniel gathers his friends and prays. And that's his response to his fear. I might die. I don't know the answers. But God, can you give them to me? See, we can see the difference in responses between the astrologers and Daniel, right? The difference is being that Daniel relied on God. The astrologers relied on themselves. They're like, okay, listen, we can figure this out. We have this. He didn't rely on his own power or his own experience or the stars, but he was confident that God would be there. That this fear was actually God's to figure out. It's not mine, it's God's to figure out. See, and here's the thing, we all face fears, right? You're not exempt to that. You have fear. And if you come to me and say that you don't have fear, I'm probably going to call you a liar, okay? Because I've done that before. I've avoided fear before. There are times in our life when life isn't easy and the answer isn't always clear, where we don't have a clue what is happening. See, what I've discovered, though, is that Jesus is the one who gives us peace in those situations. Jesus is the one who gives us answers in those situations. He is the one who gives power. He's the one who gives wisdom. He reveals deep and hidden things that we just were not sure about. We didn't know about. He knows what lies in darkness. He knows what we can't see. See, light dwells within him. Putting the fear on him means everything. It brings peace to what you can't control. Philippians 4:7 kind of tells us that. It says, then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything that we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. I don't know about you, but sometimes you just find people who have answers for things, or they don't have answers for things, and they seem completely at peace. It's like, how are you okay right now? Like, your world is crumbling. How are you okay? It just doesn't make any sense that they would be this way. That's kind of what Philippians is telling us. It's possible for you to be this way. And some of you think that that's impossible. See, for me, like I fell into a trap that I thought nothing was too big for me. I went to high school, I had friends, I had people who liked me, I played sports. Like, I had everything that I thought that I really wanted. I thought, being a middle child, I could figure out all my own problems. I thought that there were things in my life that I could just control. If I tried hard enough, I have answers for everything. And I started to actually believe that I could fix all things. All my hopes, my dreams, things I relied on for joy started to not work out for me. Didn't get into the school that I wanted to. Didn't get into this. Didn't get to play this. Didn't get to do this. Didn't have the girl that I thought I needed. Didn't have blank. Didn't have the grades. Didn't have, I don't know, say it. Didn't have my best friends from high school. Say it. Whatever it was. Whatever I thought that I had, I just did not have. And no matter what I did, no matter what I tried, everything was the same for me. Things were just not going according to my plan. Things were not going according to how I thought I could fix it. And then here's what's actually really crazy. I started to fear my fear. My greatest fears, I was afraid of. And it started to rule my life, crippling me. But then this verse sticks in my head. Deuteronomy 3:22. You shall not fear them, for it is the Lord your God who fights for you. Man, guys, I'm still afraid. I'm still afraid all the time. I'm afraid that my life will mean nothing. I'm still afraid that people won't love me back. I'm still in fear that my future doesn't look the way that I see it. I'm in fear that I don't have enough time to do something awesome. Guys, I'm afraid. It's transitioned. It looks different now. I'm still afraid. See, every single time that I start to believe one of those fears, it just feels like my world's kind of falling apart. Kind of feels like my family is falling apart. Kind of feels like my friends are falling apart. What really hurts is it's kind of like I'm falling apart. Somewhere up here, somewhere in here. Like, I don't know what it is. Like part of me just had to man up and be like, I'm afraid. I need somebody to fight for me because I can't control the outcome. I can't control what's about to happen. And so that's actually why I love the song that we're about to sing here in a little bit. Let me just read for you some of the lyrics. It says this: when everything around me is shaken, I've never been more glad. I've still got joy in chaos. I've got peace that makes no sense. I won't be going under. I'm not held by my own strength because I built my life on Jesus. He's never let me down. He's faithful through every season. So why would he fail now? And then it says he won't. Man, guys, like, until you've seen it, how can you know it? And here's all I know is I've tried to build my house on a lot of different things. And it has never, ever worked out for me. If you flip this song, I have built my house on a lot of things. And it's failed me every time. It's failed me every time. And if we seek him and allow him to be our guide, things start to look a little differently. Our mind starts to think a little differently. Because in reality, like, I had to come to realize that I need someone to fight for me. I can't carry the weight of myself and of my fear on my own. So that's my response to fear. Every day I battle to let God be the ruler of my life. Every day I battle to see Jesus a little bit more. Every day I battle to be transformed in his image and his likeness. Every day I battle to keep my house on Jesus' name, the King, rather than whatever else, rather than sports, rather than education, rather than, man, it's cool. I'm glad he gave me these other things. But, like, I'll be honest, they were my everything. I battle every day to not just let my fears be my fears. To let someone speak into those fears. To let someone be around those fears. I wasn't built to carry all this. You weren't built to carry all this. You realize that? Like, in a world that values independence, you know you have to be dependent on our King. So you're not big enough to carry the weight of all your fear. The ones that hit a little too close to home. The ones that hurt a little much, just for you to think about. You know what I'm talking about? Like the ones where you start thinking about it and you're tearing up just thinking about it. This hurts. Why don't I feel anything? Why don't people love me? Why don't I have friends? Why did my friends leave me? Why did my parents leave me? Why am I unwanted? Why am I a failure? Why am I a burden to people around me? Why can't I do anything right? Man, come on. That's tough. So my question to you is like, what's your response? What's your response to your fear? Because that's what today's about. You heard my response. What's yours? Here's what I know. Keep your fears hidden and they will eat you alive. They will eat you alive. They will rule your life. And if you want your fears to rule your life, that's great. But I'm telling you, it's not going to end well because I've tried it. And there's a lot of other people in this room who have tried it. So don't let your fear be hidden. And don't carry them on your own. It's too heavy. It's not for you. See, life is going to get shaky. Life's going to get heavy. Life's going to get weird. That's a promise. You can't escape that. Just like fear, you can't escape what's about to happen. You can't control what's next. But I am a child of the King, and that I know to be true. That means the King is about to step in and say, let me carry that for you. So over there on the wall, you'll see it. There's this big piece of paper. Some of us have already started to write. I wrote on there earlier of what my greatest fear was. And yesterday, Caitlin did an awesome job of actually like telling you guys, hey, write on your wristband like what your fear is, right? This is for you. This is for you to know. Great. No one else has to know. No one else has to know what's on your bracelet. No one else has to know what that is. But here's my challenge and here's my invitation for you. Over there on that paper is a chance for your response. 1, I can't carry this weight. It's not abnormal. It's not weird. You're not less than because you're not good enough because you can't carry your weight. It's not about that. You weren't created to carry the weight. God was, to help you carry your weight. It's not really about, man, I'm afraid to admit it. Man, you have to admit it. And you did that yesterday. That was awesome. Today is about, do you want to go over there, write your fear on the wall, write your fear on the paper, just to say, hey, God, like I can't carry this on my own. I need you to help carry this because it cuts a little too deep. It hurts probably a little too much. And I can't control it. I can't think about it. I don't have answers for it. God, reveal to me what's next. Because right now, kind of feels like everything's broken. Feels like I'm broken. Feels like my life's broken. Feels like my heart's broken. Feels like my mind's broken. So there's Sharpies over there. The Sharpie is kind of like your beginning point. It's nothing crazy about the Sharpie. It's nothing magical. Be dope, but it isn't. But there is something powerful about you just writing your fear on the wall, saying, God, take this from me. And before we get too far, let me be honest. I'm not talking about your fear of ketchup or your fear of lighthouses. Those are the things that are easy to tell. I'll walk around any day and tell people that. Yeah, I'm afraid of lighthouses. I don't like heights. That's easy for me. it doesn't hurt. But you know what? Sometimes I can't help but tear up thinking about the times where I felt like my life is in ruin and I am no good and I don't do anything well and no one loves me, without tearing up. See, those times hurt. They hurt me. And they led to some pretty crazy seasons in my life. So maybe you don't believe in God. Maybe you just want to get it off your chest, and that's okay too. The point is, everyone here has fear, so don't act like you don't. So you're writing yours up there, and someone else is writing theirs up there. You don't need to look over their shoulder. You don't really need to tell your friend. Like if you want to, great. Or if you want to tell one of the leaders in the room that you trust, great. Go ahead and talk to them about it. But this is your response. God, please take this from my plate, because I don't want it there anymore. So you don't need to know. They don't need to know. But here's where our community of believers come in. You can look at them and say, I don't know what you wrote on the wall. I don't know what you put up there, but I love you, and I'm here for you, and I'll walk with you through it. Man, because that's what we need. We need more people who actually love and care about each other. So the point is, put your weight on God, not yourself. Build your life on Jesus, because in reality, he hasn't failed me yet, and he won't. So here's what I want you to do. This is how we're going to set this up. The paper's over there on the wall. I just want you to take 30 minutes. 30 minutes? No way. I have ADD. There is no way that's happening. I want you to take 30 seconds. Like I said, I have ADD. So I want you to take just 30 seconds. And in this 30 seconds, I think God speaks to us in silence. God speaks to us in just the calm times. So I want you to take 30 seconds and just think about the things. Think about the thing. Think about the sentence. Think about the word. Think about the paragraph. I don't know how much you need to write, but here's what I'll tell you is if you need to write a book over there, write a book over there. Because this is your time to admit to God, hey, listen, I need you to take this from me. So take these 30 seconds now. Think about what you want to write on the wall. And then the band's going to sing the next song. I'll be getting it in the back because it's my jam. And you guys can take that time to go over there, write on the wall. I don't know, cry at the wall. Think about the wall. Touch the wall. I don't know. Maybe you need to sit at your seat. Maybe you need to pray a little bit more. Maybe you need to be like, okay, God, listen, I wrote it over there, but now I need to talk to you about it. Maybe that's you. Sit down. Maybe you need to find a leader right away. I don't know. But here's all I'm saying is, do it. So take these 30 seconds.
So Reed just talked about how you can give your fears up to God. So go ahead, pull out your fear from yesterday that you wrote down and just pray to God right now. Really reflect on that and ask him how he's going to work through you in your fears. And then if you need someone to talk to you through this or walk you through it, go ahead and DM us as well. Our DMs are open. We're here. We want to talk to you about your fears.
This is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. Knees shaking, I've never been more glad. I put my faith in Jesus. He's never let me down. Faithful through generations. So why would he fail now? He won't.
7, Jesus says, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice, it's like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And when that rain comes and those streams rise and that wind blows and it pushes against the house, it didn't fall because it was built on a firm foundation." And listen, life is scary, okay? We know that. And everyone has fears. Everybody's scared of something. It all looks a little different, but at the end of the day, it all looks like what if? What if this happens? What if I can't do this? What if I disappoint? What if? But guess what? Jesus died, and he died for you, okay? And that death on the cross was a promise that he fulfilled, that he will be there for us no matter what. No matter what. So as we put his words into practice, we can't be torn down. It's our foundation. And trust me, fear can be hard. Trust me. It will shake you. But as Jesus as your foundation, it will not tear you down. So as you guys make your way back up here, I want you to lift your hands and I want you to believe this. Say it out loud. Say, "Jesus, I know you're here. I know you're with me, and I know you're for me." And then I want you to tell the devil. Don't say it. Tell the devil. Say, "Bring the rain. Bring the wind. Bring the storm. Because I have the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, highest name above all other names on my side. So try me." Believe this. Believe these next words.
Father, we thank you so much. We thank you that you won't fail us. We thank you that you show us that every single day. We thank you that the fears that we feel, the fears that were in front of us, the fears that were behind us, they were conquered by you. And God, we just want to say thank you. We thank you for your love. We thank you for your grace. We thank you for your mercy. God, take our fears today. We love you, Jesus. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, I loved what Reed said about how the Sharpie is just the beginning. We've talked the past 2 days about our fears, and we've decided to talk about them. And going over there and writing that down, I believe, is our first step in conquering our fears and allowing Jesus to conquer our fears for us. And I think that was awesome.
Yeah. So a couple next step for you guys. This isn't it. We're not done yet. So right after this, you're welcome to stay in here and pray. You're welcome to keep praying over your fear in your wall on the wall, or you can stay here. We'll have some people here waiting for you for prayer. If you're online, go ahead, DM us. You can also reach out to us, and we'll pray for you. You guys have 10 minutes out in the landing. Go play some games out there, and then we will have a very special dance with some lights. And what are those words?
One could say disco.
Yeah. Is it very quiet disco?
Silent?
Silent?
Is that
silent
disco?
I don't know.
That's what it is.
Something like that. Yeah. So go ahead, head out there, and get ready for some silent disco.
Thank you.